Tell us your name and who you are.
Wait, my real name or my wrestling name? So I am Rebecca Quinn, aka Becky Lynch, as I am known in WWE. I kind of don't really remember a time where wrestling wasn't on in the house. I loved everything about it, the pageantry, the anti-authority nature. At 15, I was up to no good and I was failing PE, and I decided, I need to get in shape. My go-to was I'm gonna join a professional wrestling school. This is the little gym that I used to train in, NWA Ireland. It was such a wonderful community. I think that was the thing about wrestling, and it's still the thing about wrestling that I love. It's the community. It was, feeling like this bit of an outcast as a kid, this little misfit, and you go down to this school and you all have this common bond. This was the first poster I was ever on. So I was 16 years old here. I remember getting this poster and just feeling like I made it. Probably wrestled in front of 200 people that night. The most I've ever wrestled in front of is 100,000 people. But yeah, about 200 people back there. This is a promotion called Queens of Chaos. This was the first time I ever got paid for wrestling. I would have been 18 here. I got paid €50. I thought it was so rich. Like, I couldn't believe that somebody was paying me to do this thing that I love. It was just beyond my comprehension. So the man was kind of a retaliation. It's just this real angst that I felt that came out where I was like, okay, I'm sick of being second fiddle. I'm sick of being overlooked. I know how good I am, and I'm gonna prove how good I am, and I'm not gonna take any crap from everybody. Historically, when we think of the top person in any industry, they're usually called the man. I was the man. When I came up, there was a group of women who all had the same goal. We wanted to be main eventers. We wanted to steal the show. And we were called the Four Horsewomen, and we really rallied for change. At the time, WWE, usually women's matches would be under 3 minutes. And we were being given time to tell stories and have these amazing matches where people could get emotionally invested. And then the audience saw, well, hey, when they're given time, they can create magic. And so the audience really rallied behind us. We were able to change the course of business. I think I grew up with the benefit of powerful women around me. Like, growing up in Ireland, we always had a female president. My mom was the primary breadwinner in the house. There was never a point in my life where I thought that it would be acceptable for me to accept less because I was a woman. Why would I accept less? Why would I be in a different match category because I'm a woman? Why can I not be seen as a main event superstar like the guys? Because I was born a woman, why should I be paid less? None of that made sense to me, so it always seemed natural to fight against that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How would you describe your daughter?
Oh gosh, she's the best. She's the sweetest, she's the kindest, she's sassy, she's creative. She certainly does not want to be a wrestler, she says right now, anyway. She often says that I'm the best mommy ever. That's nice. I think she would say that I'm silly and kind, a great snuggler, great with the snuggles. Hardworking, I think, as well. I think she might say that I work hard. Probably wishes that I worked a little less when you have to leave, go to work. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. My mom was flying a lot when I was a kid, but I never remember her being gone. I only remember her being present, as hard as it is to go and to do this job. I think it's a good example of following your passions and trying your best to balance being present when you're home and then being present when you're away. Getting to do what you love is such a blessing. It's the most amazing thing in the world. But the most important thing is her health and her happiness and looking after her. And when you have this thing that you love, you can kind of squeeze it a little bit too tightly and kind of almost crush it. You don't enjoy it. I think having her and opening my perspective to everything kind of allowed me to loosen the grip a bit, to enjoy it a bit more and put everything into perspective. Like, of course, you still care, and you still want to be at the top of your industry. I want to be the best, always. But I think it gives you a lot more gratitude of coming home and realizing that beyond the 4 sides of that ring, there's a whole other world. Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. AKA my hot husband. Oh, that was terrible. Last year, we were kind of thinking of things that we want to do. How can we venture out beyond the ring? And coffee was the one thing that we both have in common. Colby, my husband, reached out to Dayglow and was like, "Are you taking investors?" And so we invested in them, and he was like, "What else would you want to do?" And we talked about doing our own brand. Very early on in our relationship, it was something that we bonded over. It was going to these different coffee shops all around the world. You get a sense of the culture when you go to these different coffee shops. We know what good coffee tastes like. And so that's really helped us shape Almo. We brought our taste buds into it. I am just so immensely proud of it. None of it feels like work. I feel like you make time for the things that you're passionate about, so it's easy.
Becky Lynch, once again, on top of the world.
My WWE Intercontinental Championship. So I'm so proud of the women's division in WWE. We've totally changed the game. At one point, I don't think anybody would have thought that we would have intercontinental titles and tag titles and US titles. I don't think anybody thought we would main event WrestleManias, and we've done it all. I don't really sit back and think about what we've done because I'm always trying to, where are we going? Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. I feel very optimistic about where we're going in the future because we really have some incredibly talented women that are doing amazing stuff. When I look at the future of WWE and I think of the main eventers who are going to be our biggest stars in the future, most of the time I don't think of the men, I think of the women.